this next comedian, ladies and gentlemen, from the Laugh Factory. Let's hear it for Meg and Dorothy.
What's up, you guys? Here comes Godfrey. Oh my God. Anybody single in this room? Clap if you're single. Anybody? Yes. Thank God. Okay, last show I asked, nobody clapped. I was like the 47th wheel in the room, okay? If I had to describe my love life, it would be like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Just like a lot of twists and turns, but still fucking disappointing. The first guy that I ever dated ended up being gay. And like, I knew he was gay because we were getting ready for a party. And he was like, Meg, I'm gay. That's how I knew, and I realized. I was a weird kid growing up, man. I used to like sit in my room and write Harry Potter fan fiction online. That was my vibe, yeah. One time my mom walked in on me writing fan fiction, and I switched the tab to porn, because that shit is way easier to explain. I was a weird, like I had all this hair on my face, you know, because I'm brown, and I wasn't allowed to shave any of it. So I went to my first school dance with a light mustache. So hot. And by light mustache, I mean I look like Jack Black from Nacho Libre, okay? It wasn't a total waste though, because I still went to Indian second base, which is just a high five, you know? First base is eye contact. Let's go, sir. He smiled, which is Indian third base, which is marriage, so move fast. I don't know, man. My parents are just like conservative. Like they never like talked to me about like sex or reproductive health. Like I thought menopause was a Pokemon, okay? I had no idea. No idea. That's one thing I could never like do anything crazy now, like have like a threesome or something, you know? I don't know why people are obsessed with threesomes. To me, it just sounds like a group project. Like one person's doing all the work, you know? Somebody else is there just to say they did it, like, put it on their resume. I think I would do the same thing and just like awkwardly text from the corner, like, Mom, pick me up, I'm in a threesome. Get me the fuck out. I'm trying to be more of a hoe. I'm trying. It's hard, you know, I wear a lot of cardigans, like I look like someone you'd ask to watch your laptop if you were in the bathroom, you know, like. Recently, one of my friends asked me though, like, Meg, what's your number? What's your number of sexual partners? And mine is pretty low, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I try to be selective. I like to think of myself as an Ivy League school, you know? Just like a low admittance rate. But most of the people who've gotten in have been white men. Statistically, that's true. Don't get mad at me, get mad at Aunt Becky. Did that shit. I feel like guys, though, are more like University of Phoenix. Like they will just take anybody, you know? And they are constantly recruiting. But it's mostly online, you know? That's where they get you. I really am like an Ivy League school. My ex was just on Forbes, 30 under 30. Yeah, give it up for him. I did. On my resume. Ah, man, the world's in a weird place, you know. I don't know if you guys know, there's actually a lot of violence going on right now in the country that I'm from. I'm from America. I'm here. It's a weird time to be here because our president's objectively insane, you know? Like at this point, I don't think anybody likes him. Like I don't even think Nationwide is on his side, you know? I should have moved to Canada like I threatened I would. I should have gone. I was just there this summer. Everyone there was so nice to me. I was doing a show. They were like, Meg, break a leg. And I was like, ooh, maybe I will. You guys have health care, you know? Get new legs. I live in Chicago now, but I have like moved around a lot, which is cool because I have like friends all over the world. You know, I have like friends in India, London, California, Naperville, all the hot spots. I grew up in India, and fun fact about India, Not a lot of yoga studios, not a lot. There's more yoga studios in Lakeview than all of Bombay, okay? We invented it and then we outsourced it to white women. Just so you guys know, you took our jobs first, okay? Everything else has been payback. It's called karma. We also invented that. Oh, okay. This is now a TED Talk. I don't know, man. I think I'm just bitter because I'm bad at yoga, okay? I can't do any of the basic poses. And the class is always taught by white women. And every time she corrects me, I feel like my soul is being gentrified, you know? It's like a little bit. I lived in California for a while. I was working at this tech company called Apple in Silicon Valley. They didn't take any of my suggestions. I was like, guys, enough with the phones. Why don't you improve Siri? Because I don't want a smart Siri. I want a Siri with street smarts, okay? Like, I don't want her to just make phone calls. I want her to stop me from making phone calls. Like, if I'm drunk at 3 a.m. trying to call my ex, I want Siri to call me an Uber, okay? That's a Siri I could fuck with. That's a Siri godmother, all right? That's what we need, Apple. I feel like at the very least, Siri should at least automatically filter out all the restaurants with unseasoned food. At the very least, okay? Like, if I'm ever in Toledo and I'm like, hey Siri, where should I eat? I want her to be like, drive to New Orleans, you know? Something realistic. I grew up in DC. That's where I grew up. I went to college there at this place called William and Mary. My dad calls it not Stanford. That's his nickname. Savage Burn Dad. My dad does this thing where whenever I visit him, he always tells me the same fucking story. He's always like, Meg, I came to America, which is $5 in my pocket. And I'm like, yeah, but Dad, you had thousands of dollars in your bank account. Like, you can't tell that story. My dad likes to act like he got off the ship at Ellis Island. He took Delta Airlines here, okay? Like, the most he struggled was sitting in the middle seat. That doesn't count. My whole family's annoying, man. I have a terrible sister, but anybody else have a fucking terrible sister? Yeah? Yeah, fuck her. She's the worst. My older sister recently came out as homophobic, so it's kind of a bummer. My parents are progressive. They're like, oh, where did we go wrong? Should we have exposed her to more Glee? Like, send her more NPR? She's dumb, though. She's homophobic, and she moved to San Francisco. That's like hating jazz and moving to New Orleans. Or like being a Trump supporter and leaving Indiana. Like, why? She has had a baby, though. Okay, he's like a few months old. He's so cute. And every time I take care of him, I just whisper woke things into his ear to brainwash him with the liberal agenda. I'm always like, hey, love whoever you want. You know, gender is on a spectrum. Bush did 9/11. Like, I hate America's so annoying, man. I hate another thing. I get out on this. I hate haunted houses. I don't know if anyone's ever been. I hate that. I don't understand the concept. Like, why would I pay someone to make me miserable? I'm already paying Comcast, okay? Every month. I think haunted houses were definitely invented by white men, okay? I just feel like white dudes felt so safe in real life. They had to invent a place where they felt like vaguely in danger, you know? Like, what would that be like? Like, to everybody else, life is already a haunted house, okay? We're all just walking around, doing our best. And then, boo, it's a cop. Boo, it's a creepy dude. Boo, it's a dick against your butt. How'd it get there? I'm sorry, I make fun of white dudes a lot. But I can do that because my best friend is black. So, thank you guys. That's my time.
Yeah. Awesome. Meg Indurti. Funny. That was dope. Told you the white jokes was coming.